pollutions refer to contaminations of the atmosphere by physical, chemical, or biological agents that alter the natural characteristic of the air. In Malaysia, air pollution is a recurring environmental problem, particularly in rapidly urbanizing and industrialized areas. Nilai, located in Negeri Sembilan, represents a relevant case study due to its industrial zones, transportation networks, and exposure to regional haze events. These presentations examine the major source of air pollution in Nilai, its impact, and possible mitigation strategies. Nilai has undergone rapid development over the past 2 decades, characterized by the expansions of industrial parks, residential areas, and educational institutions. Its strategic locations near major highway and Kuala Lumpur International Airport contributes to high traffic density and logistic activities. While this development supports economic growth, it also increased the pressure on environmental quality, particularly air quality. Air quality in Malaysia is monitored using the Air Pollution Index or API. In Nilai, air quality generally ranges from good to moderate. However, during haze episodes, API value can exceed unhealthy levels. One particular matter, known as PM2.5, is the dominant pollutant of concern due to its ability to penetrate deep into the respiratory system and cause adverse health effects. The source of air pollution in Nilai can be broadly categorized into mobile, stationary, and episodic source. Mobile source mainly include motor vehicle, while stationary source consists of industrial emissions. Episodic source such as open burning and transboundary heat contribute significantly during certain periods of the year. Transportation is a major contributor to air pollution in Nilai, particularly due to high private vehicle usage and heavy-duty vehicles. Industrial activities release pollutant through combustion processes and chemical manufacturing. These emissions include nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide, and particulate matter, which collectively degrade ambient air quality. In addition to transportation, industrial activities contribute substantially to air pollution in Nilai. Factories located in industrial zones emit pollutants through combustion processes, machinery operations, and chemical productions. These emissions commonly include sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxide, and particulate matter. When released into the atmosphere, these pollutants can accumulate, particularly under low wind or stagnant weather conditions, leading to a decline in local air quality. Transboundary haze remains a significant contributor to air pollution in Nilai, especially during the dry seasons. Forest and peatland fires in neighboring countries release a large quantity of smoke particles that are transported by prevailing wind patterns. Although haze episodes are temporary, they often cause severe deteriorations in air quality, with API level reaching unhealthy or hazardous categories. Air pollution poses significant risks to human health, particularly through exposure to fine particulate matter such as PM2.5 in the short term. Elevated pollution levels can cause irritations of the respiratory tract, trigger asthma attacks, and reduce lung functions. These effects are often observed during haze episodes when pollutant concentrations increase rapidly. Long-term exposure to air pollution is associated with more severe health outcomes, including chronic respiratory disease such as bronchitis, as well as cardiovascular conditions like heart disease and stroke. PM2.5 is especially harmful because it can penetrate deep into the lung and enter the bloodstreams, leading to systemic inflammations, Children, the elderly, and individuals with pre-existing respiratory or cardiovascular disease are the most vulnerable to this health impact. In addition to health effects, air pollution has significant environmental and socio-economic consequences. High concentrations of air pollutant can reduce visibility, resulting in atmospheric haze that affect transportation safety and outdoor activities. Pollutants such as particulate matter and sulfur dioxide can also damage vegetation by interfering with photosynthesis and reducing plant growth. From a socio-economic perspective, poor air quality can lead to productivity losses as outdoor work and activities are limited. Educational institutions may suspend outdoor programs, and healthcare systems experience increased demand due to pollution-related illness. This impact demonstrates that air pollution not only affects individual health but also impose broader economic and social costs on society. Mitigation air pollution in Nilai requires a multi-level and integrated approach. At the governmental level, strict enforcement of emission standards for industry and continuous air quality monitoring via API stations are essential to ensure compliance and early detection of pollution spikes. Regional collaboration is also critical to address transboundary haze through coordinated fire prevention and land management strategies. Public participation is equally important, encouraging the use of public transport, carpooling, and low-emissions vehicles can significantly reduce traffic-related emissions. Additionally, enforcing restrictions on auto burning and conducting community awareness campaigns can promote responsible behavior and protect vulnerable populations. From a technological perspective, industry can adopt cleaner production processes, install filtration systems to capture water before release, and implement green infrastructures such as urban vegetations to absorb airborne pollutants. This integrated strategy, combining policy, publications, and technology, provides the most effective solutions for sustainable air quality management. In conclusion, air pollution in Nilai is a complex issue driven by urbanizations, industrialized, and regional environmental factors. Its impact extends beyond health to environmental and economic dimensions. Addressing these problems requires integrated efforts from government agencies, industry, and the public to ensure sustainable development and improve equity.